Theatre-goers in the city have had plenty of opportunity over the past few years to see the works of Shakespeare and other English writers performed in Chinese. Now they can see some collaborative works of both Chinese producers and their foreign counterparts, including a comedy performed yesterday at the city's Dramatic Arts Center in downtown. Our reporter Zhang Ningben checked out how the show was received.
You can address during a meeting I've arranged between him and yourself as my prompt.
English and Chinese titles above the stage made it easier for both Chinese and foreign audience members to understand humor during the nearly hour-and-a-half-long show.
Some humor is quite exotic, but it's not a question because they also have something very Chinese.
Yes, I laughed a lot because it was funny for the translations. Like the jokes that were in Chinese, I could understand because it was kind of funny.
The comedy tells the story of a British doctor who tries to prove how traditional Chinese medicine works, but fails because he uses Western reasoning and the so-called scientific method. There are only 4 characters in the story, 2 Americans and 2 Chinese. The production team says it's really challenging to develop a chemistry between actors and actresses with different cultural backgrounds.
But we're always working with a translator in the room and a dramaturg and the actors to figure out how best to keep the integrity of the original writing, but also allow it to feel natural in the other language.
We did a lot of development, both in the US, but we did a little bit here as well. And so it was through feedback and collaboration that I could try to write these characters. And yeah, it's been really important to me to get feedback so that I can improve the play and make sure that it is reflecting,
Understand from back there? Yeah.
Although the show is not part of the city's ongoing arts festival, it's part of the Shanghai International Contemporary Theatre Festival that was organized by the city's Stage Drama Center. 15 productions from all over the world will be performed during the 6-week event. One local drama critic says although the cultural combination doesn't always work, theatre-goers should have a more open mind about such stage experiments.
Myself, although a woman.
I have seen foreigners play The Thunderstorm, a Chinese classic drama. That version shows how foreigners understand the classics and has some new interpretations based on their understanding of China. If everyone watched the dramas with a fixed mind, it would be meaningless because drama changes all the time.
The Shanghai Dramatic Arts Center says it has presented hundreds of such performances in cooperation with overseas production teams in recent years. Zhang Ningben, Shanghai Live.